All right. What's going on? It's your boy Shango the Don Raga, and welcome to an all-new episode of the 808 After Show. On this episode of the show, my co-host, my man 50 Grand, TCharly, sits down with Nina Norman, who heads up Embrace Your Greatness Now, as well as multi-platinum songwriter, singer, actress, London Knighton. It's an all-new episode of the 808 After Show, so don't go anywhere. Got brand new music videos coming up from Casey 808, Rocco 808, and a whole lot of other talented hip-hop and R&B artists coming out of the 808 and beyond. I'm Shango the Don Raga, and thanks for tuning in to the 808 After Show.
I'm not here for myself. I'm here for everyone else. Till I found out I couldn't save everybody. Everybody. I'm not here for myself. I'm here for It's ladies' night, and girl, the feelings.
Friday, November 18th at Cafe Din Mao in Honolulu, Hawaii. Soulful Fridays, Ladies Night Edition. Ladies Happy Hour from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. for a $5 cover and $5 drinks. So fellas, if you've been wanting to get that special lady a drink, Ladies Night is the night. Karaoke from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with DJ Adam West in the mix, featuring multi-platinum songwriter, singer, and actress London Knighton.
What's good, y'all? It's London the Bridge Knighton, and the Bridge is in the building. I'm gonna be here Friday the 18th, shutting the stage down.
Performing live, hear her latest single, Strip, All I Want for Christmas, and more. London Knighton, an incredibly talented artist who's penned hits for artists like Usher, Keisha Cole, DJ Khaled, just to name a few. Now she's stepping from behind the scenes into the spotlight. Friday, November 18th, that's Soulful Friday Ladies Edition, 111 North King Street in Honolulu, Hawaii, on the second floor. Parking available at 120 Nimitz Highway.
Welcome to the 808 After Show, where aspirations fuel the art. We're here with a very special guest, London. How you doing, London?
I am great. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to have you here. So where do we start with you? Okay, the name, London. How did you acquire your name?
Well, that's my birth name. London Knighton is my birth name.
Okay, so your mama had big dreams from the start.
Yes. Yes. And she's funny because she says it's her star name. So it could have been any of us.
I hear that. So where are you originally from?
I'm from D.C. I'm from D.C. via heaven. I'm visiting, But D.C., Landover, Maryland to be exact, but I bulk it up.
Okay, cool. So, I mean, like I say, man, just going down the list of your accolades, I don't even really know where to start. I mean, congratulate you, congratulate you on it, because it was very interesting just looking you up and getting information for the show was like, wow.
Thank you, and I love your music as well.
Oh, thank you.
Congrats on your accolades.
Thank you. Ain't got nothing yet, but they come.
Listen.
So, let's see here. So, how long have you been on the island?
I've been on the island going on 5 years now.
Okay.
I bounce around from here in the mainland, getting my husband. But I love my Ohana here. Everybody has been welcoming here. So I'm feeling the vibes.
Right.
I'm feeling the Honolulu vibes from Honolulu's girls. So,
All right. So far as your, just moving along in the career and business of the business, how has your experience been from here, actually making your moves, your connections from the island? How has that been?
Okay, you know what? I'm still networking here. Still meeting new people, getting out. You got to go to different venues, a lot of different events, which I love. So I love hitting the events just to even find new spots, enjoy myself. And I find myself running into dope people, dope artists, dope entertainers, promoters, business people. So collectively, when we come together, it's just a beautiful thing. It's still building dope for me out here on the islands. But honestly, like I said, I'm becoming Honolulu's girl. The chocolate drop, just little bud. I'm about to get. I got it. Don't fuck with me.
I'm trying to let it go. But anyway, right. So give us a little more of your background, more of your experiences and everything that you've been through as far as leading you to the island.
Okay, for sure. So just so you all know, by glory to God, I'm a multi-platinum singer-songwriter. L.A. Reid actually signed me. So he literally called me on the phone. I got the same call as Toni Braxton in her movie. I got that same call, London, this is L.A. Reid, I'd like to sign you. I thought he was playing on the phone, calling my mom, like, come in, L.A. Reid. It was legit. It was legit. And I love L.A. Reid and Baby Face since they were in the deal. So being signed to him as a writer, it was just so groundbreaking for me in my life. And through that, I got signed to Sony because they merged companies. L.A. Reid Music Publishing. It was L.A. Reid Music Publishing and EMI. It was only 5 of us. It was a boutique situation, so I was very blessed. And through that, I began writing records for multiple artists, from Usher, Leona Lewis, Keisha Cole, DJ Khaled's first all R&B record with Chris Brown. Neo wrote the hook for me. No, Neo wrote the bridge on that. Okay, like just step by step. And I actually came here because I was born in about 2014. I was living in Los Angeles. And my mother and I, y'all probably know my mom, the Queen of Waikiki, Bunny, 2075, shout out mama.
Okay.
Yes, so we were living in Los Angeles, and I don't know, I just was going through a dark time. I've been trying to get my music off since I was 12. I'm grown now, I'm still a tenderoni, but I'm grown. So I was going through a mentally challenging time, and I was really deeply depressed, so I moved to London. And then when I came back from London, because God was like, go home, I found myself. So, and I'm here. Okay, want to do it? And so when I moved back to Los Angeles, my mom was like, you left me, so I'm going somewhere. We're on an island where they speak English. Okay. She took a visit here, and she loved it, and I followed her, actually. I followed her. So, and I'm here.
So your mom, is she an entertainer as well?
She's an entertainer, just being herself. Yes.
Okay, I hear you.
She is. Yeah.
So, was it something that was your skill set? You know what I'm saying? What age did you realize it? When did you realize that, hey, I got a little something that other people might want to hear that might can actually take me somewhere? What age was that?
I want to say I wrote my first song at age 7. Come along and dance with me with my homegirls. We had a little group called Diverse, just us 3. Had the little Flintstone chairs.
Wow.
in the Warner Theater too with our Flintstone chairs. But I
hear you.
But so I started just doing talent shows. So when I got in elementary school, I really started doing the talent shows, and I got in the school choir. And back in that day, I'm a 90s baby. So arts were really heavily present in school. Honestly, without school, that's the choir were my vocal lessons, my staging, like getting on the stage. My first times were with the school choir. Britney Spears summer camp, that was really formative in my life. I went to her summer camp. They taught us a bunch of skills. At the end, we performed at in LaGuardia High School in New York, where they made Fame. And I had a solo and that spotlight, and kind of like the story you shared with me when you had your show in 10th grade. And you just moved on that moment. I had that solo, the spotlight hit me, and I watched the movie Fame and all that.
Right, and took off from there.
And a tear dropped. And since then, I was like, yo, this is where I'm supposed to be.
So when a lot of people don't have the opportunities, or maybe have the schooling, or maybe have the support, what suggestion would you give to them to kind of get over the hump, or get over those dark moments and those times that when we might feel that people don't believe in us, we might feel that we're not good enough, or whatever. So to be a person in your place right now, what suggestion would you give up and coming artists to get through those times?
I honestly would say try to stay as grounded as possible and rooted. Look, I have tattoos, a cross and an anchor. I'm anchored in the Lord. That's my belief. And it just helps me stay focused on my core values, so I'm not willing to get out of myself, which is a slippery slope for a lot of artists, because sometimes when you find yourself in compromising moments or situations where your character, or you start wanting it so bad that you might do stuff that you wouldn't normally do, it's a slippery slope, and it can really weigh heavily on your mind and your soul. And it's a thin line between sane and crazy, and especially in the industry of entertainment, where it's just a lot of imagery, it's a lot going on. And it's real out here in life, and especially like, when you're trying to grind and the money, you gotta work, you gotta grind, you gotta get your music out. It can be tough, but you just have to keep going. I get my hustle on in multiple ways. Look, if you see me out in the street, beep, don't be weird, okay? I'm getting it. I have to fund the dream and know that, okay, I've worked with so many people, I have accolades, but life is up and down. It's peaks and its valleys. So in the valleys, you have to know who you are, and have to know whose you are, and that's why a faith system helps me. So I definitely know it would help whoever. Stay just not value your self-worth as far as what you're doing. One, who you're working with. Two, who are you? What is your character? What do you like to do? I like flowers. I like nature. Outside of this working, because it could stress you. So you have to be compassionate.
Okay, cool. Great answer. We feel here that's a question we like that's to be answered that's very important. Yes. Because that's what we need to know. How to get through the dark times, how to get through the times where people don't believe in us, and we know that we're talented, we know that we can push through. Okay, so now in this new day and age of everything, of the whole platform galore, with your new projects, what are you doing to not get caught in the saturation of what's going on? That we talk about a lot around here. There's a lot of saturation on the online thing.
Yeah, it
is. What is your plan to be that standout with your new project?
Well, with every project, I'm trying to just get better and better. Things I don't know, I'm trying to outsource help with, because I wear a lot of hats. So, what I don't know, I'm outsourcing to professionals that do, and the best of their business. Because, I'm the type of person like Mamba mentality.
Right. See, a lot of people are afraid to outsource in their projects because of the circle they're working with. So
what do you mean?
When I say that is, somebody can say, well, we can't do this, but that's to your level of talent. We can take a few more dollars and go outside here, and you're not going to lose your job, your position. Right, exactly. It's a big, beautiful world, and you got to be confident in your talent and tighten it up, because the next person, they might not even be as talented as you, but you can't knock somebody who's come with the packaging, who practices, who is just wanting it so bad, because we all have the same 24 hours. And I said, stuff is costly. It can get costly, but you meet people, you network, you might barter. That's a great way to help, to make your project keep it going.
Circulating. And, differently, I'm just trying to get more publicity, as much publicity as possible. I've been blessed to gain some roles in some upcoming films. Okay. Yes, especially even representing.
Elaborate on that a little bit more, on the transition over to doing more than music.
Yes, well, actually, I got into acting. My cousin, the late, great Tommy Michael Ford from Martin. Okay. That's my big cousin. He actually paid for my first acting classes. Wow. I got to see him. Okay, I wasn't interested in acting. If I'm honest, I was a music girl. I would go, he had a deal with Lionsgate. And so I would see him direct and film his own projects. And he was just like, you got some friends, come be extras. Okay, and that's really where I started, being an extra on my cousin's stuff and getting to see. I still wasn't interested.
I got a Tommy story. After this is I got a great Tommy story that actually molded my life, actually, from this situation.
You're not the first person that, and I try to remember that I'm carrying a legacy, because he was loved. So he paid for my first acting classes, and now I can't imagine myself not acting.
Right.
And it's such therapy, and like I said, it's a moving train now. So it's like all aboard. Who's rocking? The bridge is in the building. We here. What's that?
Okay, cool. So, in meeting you, we're inviting you back next Friday here, actually, to be at Cafe Del Mal.
Y'all better come out.
We just looked that up right now.
Let's go.
So you guys come out next Friday and get a full performance from this woman and get a chance to see some professionalism at its best. Glad to have you guys tuning in, and we out.
We out. The bridge.
Friday, November 18th at Cafe Del Mal in Honolulu, Hawaii. Soulful Fridays, Ladies Night Edition. Ladies Happy Hour from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. for a $5 cover and $5 drinks. So fellas, if you've been wanting to get that special lady a drink, Ladies Night is the night. Karaoke from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with DJ Adam West in the mix, featuring multi-platinum songwriter, singer, and actress London Knighton.
What's good, y'all? It's London the Bridge Knighton, and the bridge is in the building. And I'm gonna be here Friday the 18th, shutting the stage down.
Performing live, hear her latest single, Strip All I Want for Christmas, and more. London Knighton, an incredibly talented artist who's penned hits for artists like Usher, Keisha Cole, DJ Khaled, just to name a few. Now she's stepping from behind the scenes into the spotlight. Friday, November 18th, that's Soulful Friday Ladies Edition, 111 North King Street in Honolulu, Hawaii, on the second floor. Parking available at 120 Nimitz Highway.
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good DJ.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well,
look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
You're listening to Hawaii's baddest internet radio station for hip-hop, R&B, and more. Rude Boy Radio 808. Listen to us now with the TuneIn Radio app. Keep it locked to the pulse of the 808 streets. Visit our website at www.rudeboyradio808.com. You're listening to
Hey. All right. It's your boy Shango the Don Rock, and you're still watching the 808 After Show. Shout out to my co-host, my ace Boom Coon, my man 50 grand, none other than TCharly, aka Tony Bandy, over there at TCharly's Lounge, Cafe Del Mal, also Platinum Tower School. So that was an interview with up and coming, aspiring. I really can't say aspiring because she's already a multi-platinum songwriter. I mean, she has credit, she has accolades out the wazoo. Talking about London Knighton, and if you're lucky, I can't even say lucky. I won't say lucky. If you're in the mood to be properly and adequately entertained, you'll come out to Cafe Del Mal, November 18th, and check her out for Soulful Fridays, the Ladies' Night edition. So, fellas, you've been eyeballing that certain somebody. You've been thinking it's time to get her a drink. That would be the night. But we're going to get into some brand new music videos from some of the hottest up-and-coming talents, not only from the 808, but abroad. And we're going to kick it off with my man Rocco 808 featuring Beldine. I hope I said that right, or Beldine, depending on the pronunciation, with their brand new joint called Walla Walla. And hope you like it. I do. There are some songs that are good. There are some songs that are great. But I like how they utilize the Afrobeat sound in a different type of way. So check it out for yourself. This is Rocco 808 and my man Bill Dine, or Bill Dine, depending on how it's pronunciated. And this is their joint called Walla Walla. Let's get it.
You are now listening to The Embassy.
Ṣe mi dàbí pé mo ti mú pọ́nà. Ọmọ you dey no say me, I no like you wahala. You dey make my head go crazy, e dey scatter. Mona Lisa, hey. Ọmọ ikọ̀ chop banko, ojú ẹ̀ àròkọ. Èmi fẹ́ gbọ́ ọmọ mi no go slow. Adekuru inú adé o, Adekuru iná. Yeah, Adekuru iná. Now watch me walla walla. Now watch me walla walla. 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 She gon' walla walla on my body, rub me down, no complicated, ain't nothing. Rub me down for date night, it's my hobby. If I get it late night, you my honey. Green light, red light, okay. She want me be patient. No way, I don't do no big signal. Okay, if I tell her like I tell her, I might get that no way. And she go, and she go, and she go, and she go, yeah, yeah, and she go, and she go. She go walla walla walla. Now watch me walla walla. Now watch me walla walla. 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 No way. No way. No way. No way.
That mom
Boom! Woo 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 woo! Yeah yeah! It's Melly 3000. Wagwan Island Air. Hey G, listen, yo Tasha Bears.
We B-boys scowling and ready for the outcome. Hawaii to Jamaica, Yola, Mount Melly 3000. We get busy and it's much bigger than my city. Kapai aina, yo kukulu o kahiki. Growth of my nation symbolic more than just a metaphor. This rap track list but with more drip than a reservoir. To dive all the ways of negativity. Dukes, we juice like Lily Koi and Guava jam like youth. To my island-born youth, let's get to bridging the gap. That's a local kind bilingual speaking pidgin and facts. Rhetoric expression with a message to my listeners. Be Kahuna track, we making competition miniature. Cause all 3 freeways can take us to free waves. I come back and let the sea spray in the face of David Ige. Nakua Mena here, we're rocking the spears. Island Air G, listen, and Tasho Pierce.
The way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. Cause even if we fall, we not go down to stay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family. The way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. And if you violate the price, you're bound to pay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family.
The message, the truth, the verbal architecture. Aggressor, the texture, assemble the adventure. To a script that paints a picture on a canvas illustrated. Operation Mind Control, my conversation lies in full. Revealing scrolls that lies inside of me. Secrets I've been hiding. All the articles which line my inner being. I'm revealing, you deciphering. Appealing when I'm striking, enlightening. Hyping you up while I educate. Release after I meditate. Let me set it straight, get you vertical. This virtual experience, audio adherence, sonic perseverance. A talent bringing balance to the average Joe. I match my flows like uniform when I perform these tacticals. So get these bars of elemental, that's essential to your diet. Love eval, ika macau, ika pahu, and apply it. Simplify it for the basics, designated for the massive, then prove it SOW, another instant
I
class.
think I joke. Hey, the way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. Cause even if we fall, we not go down to stay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family. The way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. And if you violate the price, you're bound to pay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family. Yeah, yeah.
The mission and the vision is pure. Essentially, it's what I'm meant to be. I said it before. All my shit raw, no flaws. Got that penmanship, bro. I'm feeling magnificent as a king should. I ain't worried about a thing, brother. I wish a thing would. Man, that smoke, it just give me a nicotine buzz. Even Kubrick couldn't paint a sicker scene, cause it's murder, she wrote. Like Shakadima. Melting glaciers whenever I put the pen to paper. I was sent to shake the earth off its axis. Verbal assassin, blasting weapons, planting capers. Stacking plenty papers, my haters having reactions.
Shout to them, hey!
Can I spit that real again? Kick shit from the heart and flip bars that's brilliant. Kept it authentic, best they can do is pretend. They couldn't fathom the damage that I could do with the pen. To my peeps in Waimanalo, knee deep in the collar. Not for the weak or the shallow, we are the leaders you follow. The street ethics, never forget it. The code is embedded. Lessons passed on so the next generation can set it.
The way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. Cause even if we fall, we not go down to stay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family. The way that we do it is the only way. We are the king in the game, give us the crown today. And if you violate the price, you're bound to pay. Don't mess around with my Ohana, that's my family.
The way that we do it. Yo, that was dope. That's from the Sons of Wakea. Shout out to my man Island Air, Tasho Pierce, and Melly 3000. Now, some of y'all might remember Tasho Pierce. He had the smash hit back in the day with Honolulu on the Billboard charts. Everything set it off for Hawaii when it comes to the hip-hop scene. Now, what I like most about this track is the blending of one of my favorite genres of music. If you know Shango, you know. Talking about that ragamuffin style, you dig? I really was feeling that. And not to mention, just a straight up lyrical flow with really no curse words. Okay, maybe one just kind of snuck in there, but for the most part, no cursing. I kind of dig that. Maybe I'm getting older, I don't know. But Sons of Wakea featuring Tasho Pierce and Melly 3000, Only Way. Make sure you go listen to that. Go cop that. Should be available on all digital platforms. And before that, we got into Rocco 808 featuring Bill Dine, or Bill Dine, depending on the pronunciation, and their brand new joint called Walla Walla. That video was really dope. I like that. A whole different take on it, you know what I'm saying? The creativity of these young cats today is just astounding. But I've been blabbering long enough, so when we come back, we're actually going to get into a special live performance from London Knighton performing her brand new single, Drip. And you can catch her live Friday, November 18th at Cafe Del Mal for Soulful Fridays Ladies Night Edition. I'm Shango the Don Raga, and you're still tuned in to the 808 After Show.
I got that. The bridge. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Tryna come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whisper song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on.
They can't do it like me.
And we better all.
Got that drip, drip, drip. Listen.
Drip, drip, drip.
What? They ask, why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this on these hoes?
Why do I drip like this?
I don't know.
How do I drip like this?
Keep them on their toes.
Why do I drip like this?
I don't know.
How do I drip like this? On these hoes. Why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this? Got that drip. You want it on the slips. I'ma send them right back to you, baby. Don't trip. Trying to say hi. You throwing up signs. Wanna join my gang. Trying to bang it all night. It's obvious I got it like that. Got him telling me he love me and he wanna hear it back. Love you too. It's obvious I got it like that. Got him telling me he love me and he wanna hear it back. It ain't the drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Tryna come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whisper song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. They can't do it like me and we better all. Got that drip, 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 better bring them all. Drip, 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 can't turn it off. Just today's price, ain't today's price. Already up, out of the sky. Them numbers ain't adding up, the devil is a lie. Them numbers ain't adding up, the devil is a lie. Hit them with the drip, drip, about to make them slip, dip. Hit them with the drip, drip, right to the upper lip. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Tryna come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whisper song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. They can't do it like me, and we better all. Got that drip, 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 better bring them up. Drip, 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 can't turn me off.
I'm not here for myself. I'm here for everyone else. Till I found out I couldn't save everybody. I'm not here for myself.
You're still watching the 808 After Show with your boy Shango the Don Raga. Shout out to my co-host and my partner in crime, Tony Bandy, aka TCharly, holding it down. Now, next up, we're going to get into this interview that my man had sat down with an up-and-coming entrepreneur and a community organizer named Nina Norman. Now, despite that she might be small in stature, but this girl has really big ideas and also a supercharged, super large heart. So let's get into the interview that he had with Miss Nina Norman, and we'll come back with more videos and another performance from London Night. Shango the Don Raga, and thanks for watching the 808 After Show.
Hi, I'm your host TCharly along with Shango the Don. Today we have a very, very special guest here. We got Nina the Messenger. How you doing, Nina?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic.
Cool. So I'd like to start and ask you how has your experience been here in Hawaii?
My experience in Hawaii has been not all pineapples and rainbows.
Oh, Lord.
You know what I mean? However, it's been a beautiful experience.
Okay.
I feel super blessed, and Yeah, I'm coming out here already. I've been out here 15 years, bro.
Okay. That's what I was going to ask you. How many years now? 15 years.
15 years.
Okay.
So people ask me all the time, like, did you grow up here? Mm-hmm. I'm like, I wasn't born and raised here, but I grew up here.
Right.
You know what I moved out here as a young adult.
Right.
I had to, you know what I mean, fly by myself.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
I just grown up as a grown man.
Exactly.
You know, so it is an awesome, beautiful place. So tell us a little bit about your, you have an event space here that we hear that's really, really taking off. So, give us a little information about that.
Okay. So, it's definitely something that I've been looking to manifest for quite some time.
Okay.
Now the season is here, and I'm excited. I'm stepping into it, embracing all that it has for me. It's actually a community co-op.
Okay.
So what I'm looking to do is build community, whether that be entrepreneurs, small business owners, education, empowerment, you know. So I have a location. It's in Kalihi.
Okay.
And so Kalihi sometimes can be like, you know, we're in Hawaii, you know what I mean? So it's not like the mainland, you know what I mean? But Kalihi can be a little more, I wouldn't say hood, I would just say like there's more things going on.
You know
what I mean? So sometimes they get a bad rep. Sometimes people like, Kalihi, like, I don't want to go over there, like, you know what I mean, or whatnot. But it's a beautiful place, beautiful people. And so the community co-op is more or less to build up the neighborhood, to build up the community. I want to be able to host events, whatever you could think of, how creative you want to be, baby showers, birthday parties, seminars, financial wellness and education, you know what I mean? Like the sky's the limit, you know, it's not limited to anything. And then I also want to be able to have like farmers markets, so that like local, you know, producers and farmers can come as well too. You know, in addition to that, I want to have like food trucks and things as well too. And then just have a good time, you know?
Right, understandable. So give us a little bit about your background. Before this venture here, what were you doing, or did everything led up to this, or?
Yeah, I would say everything led up to this, to be honest. Like, you know, I would always say that I'm kind of like a Jill of all trades, you know what I mean? Because like Hawaii is hella expensive, so you pretty much got to do whatever you can to hustle or grind legally, you know what I mean? In order to make it happen. So yeah, I really believe that like when one door closes, another one opens, you know what I mean? Because like I didn't had transitions, different jobs, you know, different things to end up, you know, where I'm at right now. And I think it's also you reap what you sow, you know what I mean? Like I always attempt to, you know, just be authentic, as well as just, you know, honest and do unto others as I would want them to do unto me. And I think that, you know what I mean? Like, karma doesn't always have to be a bitch, you know what I mean? Sometimes karma can be a beautiful thing.
Of course.
So that's what I believe, that I just took the necessary steps, made the necessary sacrifices, right? In order to be able to really manifest what I want to do. And I know it's so much more bigger than me. So that's kind of my why behind what I'm doing.
Right. So what are you doing to actually contact people, or let them know that you're open, or let them know that you're, you know, open and receptive to all these type of things? Is there any certain pattern or any certain trick? Or,
I mean, I would say, to be honest, it's really connecting with people and building that rapport, you know what I mean? Because like they say, your network is your net worth, you know? So I believe that that's really what it was, being in the right rooms at the right time, you know, focusing on myself. When I say that, not like in a selfish way, however, I mean more like mindset, right? Because it's something that, like, you know, I believe that we're like in a time period in which people are looking to be the best version of themselves, you know, healing from trauma, all that. And I believe that it's the mindset, right? And so I spent a lot of time with like personal development, you know, just to kind of like, you know, break down those barriers, which was mainly in my mind, or I was putting out, you know, before myself. So I think that's really big, is just like, you know, tapping into that.
Okay. And I know the community is already welcoming you and all that, because this is a very, very amazing place, a very helpful, very supportive island that we're on. And as far as that goes, now I like to ask people this all the time, like in your quest of all this, in your movement, when it was looking dark, when it was like it's not gonna make it, these people ain't listening to me, they hear me, I know my message is great, you know what I mean? The messenger, I know my message is great, and you know, at times it's just not working, you know what I mean? So what did you do during those times to push to actually get to this plateau you're at now?
To be honest, I would say the mindset had a lot to do with it, because on those days when nobody's looking, you know, and then also just being in integrity and being in alignment, I think is what it is, you know, because there's times in which it's just like, you know, you're going through it, you know what I mean? And I think the biggest thing for me is my why, because I know that what I'm doing, I might, you know, people might see me and think that I'm like the forefront, but everything that I'm doing is greater than me, you know what I mean? Like, my business is called Embrace Your Greatness. Embrace Your Greatness. Embrace Your Greatness now, right? So it's not a tomorrow, it's not a next week, it's Embrace Your Greatness now. And then the way that I spelled your, it's your, but then in that word is also our. So it's kind of like, you know, embrace your greatness and ultimately we'll embrace our greatness, right? So that's how I attempt to show up. I attempt to show up, you know, even on the bad days, and I attempt to show up with a level of greatness.
I hear that. That's something that it's something that has to be taught sometimes. There's something that even passing that word on to younger or up and coming people in our craft, outside of our craft, anything, I think that's a very important message to really, really pass on, because without knowing how great you are, you limit yourself. Exactly. You limit yourself so much. So I mean, I applaud you for, you know, attacking it this way, because I believe that the tree need to be curved down here before we get up here. Exactly. You know what I mean? And anything we can do with the show to help you, to support you, anything you need, you know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. Let us know and all that. So you want to give them some kind of contact numbers right now? So
Absolutely. I mean, the event space and the community co-op is up and running. It's located at 1661 Laliha Street. And, you know, if you're a vendor, if you got a food truck, if you have an ideal that you have and you just need a space in order to make that happen, then we can do that as well too. You can reach out to me, Nina Norman on Facebook, Instagram. I am the messenger, which is the message in her. And then you can always reach out to me as well via email. So it's EYG.info@gmail if you want to like inquire about the space or anything. And then of course you can hit me up, you know, call me or text me. Like I'm open to it. 808-475-2933. And I mean, like, it's for the community. So if you're an entrepreneur or like I said, if you want to utilize the space, just hit me up. There is no limitations on what that looks like. You know, maybe you lead yoga classes or dance classes or, you know, cooking classes, whatever that is. You know, the space is available for that, for the community.
That is awesome. It's a community center that actually works.
Yeah, it's a co-op.
You know, it's a beautiful thing. Really glad to have you on this show. Excuse me. Hope to have you back again, because we know you're going to do great things, and we want to hear about all that first.
Absolutely.
So you go ahead and bring it to us and everything, and thank you for coming out.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. And remember, you guys, embrace your greatness now. It's already inside of you. You just got to embrace it, tap into it, and the rest, you just fly. The sky is not the limit.
Don't question it. Take advantage of this opportunity. Get in touch with this woman.
Yeah, like they say, it's ops out there, but the only ops I see is opportunities. So you better grab it.
I hear that. All right. Peace out, y'all.
Aloha.
All right. And that was TCharly checking in with Nina Norman of Embrace Your Greatness Now. If you've been watching and you've been listening, be sure to take advantage of the opportunity that she is laying out there to you. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. Now we're going to keep things moving right along with another video from one of Hawaii's own, talking about my man Casey 808, and this is his brand new joint called Loyalty. Let's get into it.
Spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. More than your love, I need your honesty. Me tell you right now, girl, don't be untrue to me, baby. When that trust is gone, you'll never see it again. The deal me I give to you, gravy. You either dig your grave or proceed to heaven. If you ever fall the streets, me no never want you close. Me not want for fallacies, me have for go get close. Just try to raise you up something like a champagne toast. But now get it twisted, I'll let you go. Just spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. More than your love, I need your honesty. Just spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. Man, I need someone who unruly. I ain't tryna gas you up. You been big talking, now back it up. I'm about action, now rack it up. Put your money where your mouth is. No long talking, baby, with attraction. I need to see everything mashing. I need to know everything you lacking. I'm willing to give you front and the back end. That's everything, baby, I'm all in. Trust you in my darkest secrets. Never have to question if you gon' keep them. Baby, I'ma show you all my demons. I need you to cut them off and delete them. I need somebody to hold me down, down, down. And if that's you, you can tell me now. Just spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. More than your love, I need your honesty. Just spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. Man, I need someone who unruly. You won't have to question my love. Protect you in my life. Give you all my love and passion. But in return, I need the truth, no lie. Tell me what your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. More than your love, I need your honesty. Spoil me with your loyalty. Forget treated like your royalty. Never have come true to me. When I need someone who unruly.
I only see her in my nightmares. I wanna love her when I'm not scared. I deal with devils cause it's not fair. I know she evil, I do not care. Frankenstein, she gon' make me out to be the problem. Baby
baby girl. No, I'm good at math, I think I'll solve from. I know she's good at chemistry, she might dissolve from sodium pumped into my soul, I feel my heart's numb. Guess you shouldn't be mine, I'm not one of a kind. She's a special divine monster, 3 horns out of her mind. Gotta sacrifice one day at a time. I only see her in my nightmares. I wanna love her when I'm not scared. I deal with devils 'cause it's not fair. I know she evil, I do not care. I only see her in my nightmares. I wanna love her when I'm not scared. I deal with devils 'cause it's not fair. I know she evil, I do not care. Hey, catching my eye with the net of the moon. Magic like abracadabra, the mood. Poltergeist close in the whip, I ain't smooth. Paralyzed when I see you, I can't move. Stir it up, I mix the drip with the fit. I brought it, it's like an egg at a gym. Ceramic, can we go out for a spin? I fight with my fears and I'm letting you in. Guess you shouldn't be mine, I'm not one of a kind. She's a special divine monster, 3 horns out of her mind. Monster, gotta sacrifice one day at a time. I only see her in my nightmares. I wanna love her when I'm not scared. I deal with devils 'cause it's not fair. I know she evil, I do not care. I only see her in my nightmares. I wanna love her when I'm not scared. I deal with devils 'cause it's not fair. I know she evil, I do not care.
Friday, November 18th at Cafe Din Mao in Honolulu, Hawaii. Soulful Fridays, Ladies Night Edition. Ladies Happy Hour from 9 a.m. to 11 p.m. for a $5 cover and $5 drinks. So fellas, if you've been wanting to get that special lady a drink, Ladies Night is the night. Karaoke from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. with DJ Adam West in the mix, featuring multi-platinum songwriter, singer, and actress London Knighton.
What's good, y'all? It's London the Bridge Knighton, and the Bridge is in the building. And I'm gonna be here Friday the 18th, shutting the stage down.
Performing live, hear her latest single, Strip All I Want for Christmas, and more. London Knighton, an incredibly talented artist who's penned hits for artists like Usher, Keisha Cole, DJ Khaled, just to name a few. Now she's stepping from behind the scenes into the spotlight. Friday, November 18th, that's Soulful Friday Ladies Edition, 111 North King Street in Honolulu, Hawaii, on the 2nd floor. Parking available at 120 Nimitz Highway. Yes, sir, indeed. November 18th, make sure you're in the place. Cafe Din Mao for Soulful Fridays Ladies Night Edition. I might just go through. I might just roll through there, man, and see what I can do with some of that karaoke. Nah, I highly doubt y'all want to hear any of that. But we just watched a couple of different videos right there. That was my man Casey808 with his brand new joint called Loyalty, followed up by 808's Nightmare. Really loved the way he incorporated the whole Halloween theme into that and just made it a really fun video to watch. And this young man is definitely making waves in the great 808 state. He's been on the news. You know, he's got a lot of followers and he's really doing his thing. I tried to get him for the 808 after show, but my man wants to focus on his music so he can keep pumping out great tunes, great hits for his fans and followers. And you can't do nothing but respect that. So really looking forward to more coming from my man 808. Now, it's getting close to the holiday season. We're already in November. Turkey Day is right around the corner, followed by the big day, the 25th. London Knighton has a brand new single, familiar tune, but with a different spin on it, and it's called All I Want for Christmas. And this is her live performance from Cafe Din Mao. London Knighton, All I Want for Christmas. Let's get it.
There's just one thing I need. I don't care about no presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. I don't want a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. Oh, babe, you make every day like Christmas. Oh, I won't ask for much this Christmas. I won't even wish for snow. And I'ma just keep on here waiting underneath the mistletoe. I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. And I won't even stay awake to hear the Virgin rain declare. 'Cause I just want you here tonight, holding on to me so tight. What more can I do? All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere. As the sound of your aroma fills the air. Now you got me singing. I hear those sleigh bells ringing. Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? I won't ask a lot for Christmas. This is all I'm asking for. I just wanna see my baby standing right outside my door. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Hey! Santa, won't you bring me the one I really need? I don't want a lot for Christmas. I just want to see my baby. Oh, babe, you make every day like Christmas. That's All I Want for Christmas by London Knight. I love you. Mahalo.
Thanks for tuning in to this new episode of the 808 After Show. I'm your boy Shango, the Don Raga. Shout out to my man TCharly. And we're going to keep things moving right along with a few more videos. Got a joint from a group that I've been following for some time now. I'm talking about the group called Whoa. My man Ring, the homegirl Dollar, they have been making music of a very special kind of genre. I'm just searching for words because it's a little bit hard to describe and a little bit hard to understand. But if you're a fan of the great grand sound of the 80s, you will definitely love their music. They have made some incredible covers of songs by 52nd Street. They've done a whole lot in the way of building and nurturing a fan base of followers that just love to dance, love to have a good time. Their music is all about positivity and having fun and just being positive, you know, just being a great life force. So we're going to get into their new joint called Saturday Fun, followed by a brand new joint from Hawaii native, you know, Creed Chameleon, featuring Alika Manuel, and I hope I get this name right, Zoo, Z-H-O-U, so I don't know how you say that, maybe Zoo, Zoo. I hope I'm getting it right. If I mess your name up, homeboy, my apologies. But we're going to get into that brand new track called Grand Design. We're going to close things out this evening with London Nightingale's video to her new single called Drip. So don't go nowhere, sit tight, and enjoy these next 3 videos back to back to back. Right here inside the 808 After Show with your boy, Shango the Don Rock. Let's get it!
I've had this problem.
Big problem.
I really needed
A good DJ.
And I kept searching.
and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you are looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
Driving down the highway, headed to my 9 to 5. If I had my way, I'd be out following my dreams. I don't even get paid much to be sitting up in here all day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I even gotta work on Friday. And I can't wait for this week to be over, so I can get to what really matters.
They schedule me on every Friday while everybody's out having fun. I just can't seem to find the hours. Time is steady passing, and this job ain't got no benefits except they let me off on Saturday, and I just got to work late. Feels like I'm walking on eggshells.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know I can't wait 'cause Saturday is my day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know I can't wait 'cause Saturday is my day. Saturday fun. 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 Saturday
Same old job. They got me working every day. I feel like I'm just a number. They even work me late on Friday. Graveyard, I feel like I'm just a zombie. I push the clock like I'm punching back. Hella mad, this ain't my life, this is just a track. I can't imagine real life if this is what they call real life. Hey, what you doing?
Nothing. About to head into work again. I feel like I just left the place.
I hear you. I gotta work the late shift tonight.
No, tell me about it. When can we ever get a break? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know I can't wait 'cause Saturday is my day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
leaks. They let her watch how I get around, I'm on my Tupac. Every time I lose one, I come back with new socks. Tell them girls not to slide unless the crew pop. If I wanna waste some time, I'm finna cop a new watch. Pulling up just to wreck shit. How the thotties at the party know I got 100 pussies on my necklace. Young, getting reckless. Get it on out to the morning, but the mama mind still ain't getting ready. Diving straight into that wetness. I ain't got a wetsuit. Somebody grab the ladle for that sundress leg suit. Bedroom, leg swoop, one touch, change move. Big tits, no cap, ass up, change views, yeah. I ain't gotta say too much to get that thing wet. Well, I'm wanting you and all the girls you came with. Hope you like it rough, cause we don't fuck with painless. Know you love a stroke, but we ain't never painted.
Girl, you so fine. A fine piece of the grand design. Something like you, yeah, it took time. So I'ma take my two, so I'ma take. Baby girl, you so fine. A fine piece of the grand design. Something like you, yeah, it took time. So I'ma take my two, so I'ma take my two.
Every little step I take makes me wanna take your hand. If it's not too late, let's cut the chase. Get a plate on a date, no makeup to face. Like a natural style, like I'm loving your case. I'm feeling half baked, steady on the instrumental. We take it way back, baby, in a continental. Lower down to the street like a G to the waist. I'm talking funk with the sound, better turn up the bass. I like the taste, this is Jamie with some fine china. Talking Asians, Filipinos, that's some soul desire. And Mexicanos, un momento, gonna simmer it now. Like Benihana's bringing fire, like I'm turning them now. We burning them now, rocking on some JoJo beats. I know you're smiling, baby girl, why don't you show your cheeks? I'm like at ease with the breeze and I'm always on grind. Riding up at 9 times and now we keep it divine. Hey.
Baby girl, you so fine. A fine piece of the grand design. Something like you, yeah, it took time. So I'ma take my two, so I'ma take. Baby girl, you so fine. A fine piece of the grand design. Something like you, yeah, it took time. So I'ma take my two, so I'ma take my two.
You ain't in the place to be if you ain't rocking with back shots and Creed. You ain't in the place to be if you ain't rocking with back shots and Creed. You ain't in the place to be if you ain't rocking with back shots and Creed. You ain't in the place to be if you ain't rocking with back shots and Creed. You ain't in the place to be if you ain't rocking with JoJo flow. You in a place to be rocking with back shots and Creed. You ain't in a place to be if you rocking with JoJo flow. You in a place to be rocking with back shots and Creed.
Connection.
All right. That was Creed Chameleon featuring Alika Manuel and Joe. I hope I said that right. If I didn't, again, my apologies. And leading off, we watched a brand new joint from Whoa called Saturday Fun. Please follow these groups on their social media. They're all over YouTube. They're all over Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, all of that. So make sure you follow them. Make sure you cop some of their music, man, because if you treat and support your local artists or your indie artists like you do your famous artists that's got big deals with the major record labels, one day they too will be big famous artists, and you'll have a stronger connection with them than anybody that's got music putting out, through the Billboard charts today. So by all means, please follow and support independent artists making music and staying on their grind, man. It's so hard, as an artist, as a musician or a performer, to get and keep that support from your own. So 808 State, get behind your artists, man, and push them to the forefront. That's the only way they're gonna get out there, is with your help. My name is Shango the Don Rock. I really want to thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight for this edition of the 808 After Show. New episodes always drop on Saturday most of the time, unless something's going on. Like this week, it was just crazy with a whole lot of different things happening that prevented us from getting the show out on Saturday like we normally do. But wanted to make sure it got out tonight so that you guys can enjoy the interviews and all this great new music that's coming down the pipe. One last reminder, be at Cafe Dim Mal November 18, 2022 for Soulful Fridays Ladies Night Edition. Go out there and support my man Tony Bandy, aka TCharly, at the spot. Enjoy some karaoke from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ladies, take advantage of that $5 cover and those $5 drinks from 9 p.m. until 11 p.m. And fellas, trying to tell you, we're just trying to help your Mac game out a little bit. So if you've been eyeballing somebody, you've been throwing us subtle hints, ladies' night is the night to get your Mac on. I'm just saying, could be wrong, because I'm rusty, haven't been out there in a minute, but hey, you never know. So we're going to close things out tonight with London Nighting's video to Drip. And on behalf of everybody at RudeboyRadio808.com, IRIRadio808.com, PTGRadio.com, and Rude Boy Rhythms Entertainment, as well as Platinum Towers Group, TCharly's Lounge, and Cafe Del Mal. Have a good evening. I'll catch y'all next time. God bless, stay safe, and always move with love. I'm Shango the Don Raga, and I'm out.
Drip, 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 drip. I got that bridge. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Tryna come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whiskey song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. They can't do it like me, and we better off. Got that drip, 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 better bring them up. Drip, 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 can't turn me off. Why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this? On these hoes. Why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this? On these hoes. Why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this? On these hoes. Why do I drip like this? I don't know. How do I drip like this? Got that drip. You want it on his lips. I'ma send them right back to you, baby. Don't trip. Just trying to say hi. You throwing up signs. Wanna join my gang. Trying to bang it all night. It's obvious I got it like that. Got him telling me he love me and he wanna hear it back. It's obvious I got it like that. Got him telling me he love me and he wanna hear it back. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Trying to come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whisper song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. They can't do it like me, then we better off. Got that drip, 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 better bring them up. Drip, 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 can't turn me off. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Already up out of this sky. Them numbers ain't adding up, the devil is a lie. Them numbers ain't adding up, the devil is a lie. Hit them with the drip, about to make a slip. Hit them with the drip, right to the upper lip. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. Tryna come behind me, might slip and fall. Flawless diamonds, no faucet wall. They can't wait to see it dripping like the whisper song. Drip, drip, drip like the faucet on. They can't do it like me, and we better off. Got that drip, 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 better bring them up. Drip, 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 can't turn it off.